Hello, everybody, and welcome to NASCAR.com and NASCAR Facebook Live for another exciting edition of NASCAR.com GarageCam and Lilly Diabetes. Yes, the title sponsor of the race, and the driver joins us right now, Ryan Reed. All right, dude, Indianapolis, this is just a huge weekend for you, everybody in the series, especially with you with this sponsor.
Yeah, I think Indy's a track that you come to and you immediately feel just how big of a deal it is. You know, the whole place is just screaming with history and prestige, and just it's a place that's really cool just to even make laps on, let alone have the opportunity to come here and hopefully contend for a win. And then also, you know, being in Lilly's backyard and Lilly being the entitlement sponsor for the race, it just adds that much more pressure to this amazing race. And so I'm definitely ready to get going. We got our first practice in and learning this new package and ready to go see if we can dial in the Ford Mustang and get in victory lane.
So real quick, what do you think of this new package? Of course, things very different with those ducts on the front end, and you have the spoiler back and whatnot.
Yeah, I mean, we tested it last year, so we kind of knew what we were walking into a little bit. One of three guys that tested it, but it's a lot different. You know, it's definitely a little bit of an adjustment here. We're trying to figure out, you know, you got to kind of balance speed versus balance, which I think, you know, we bring a Super Speedway package here, which normally this package you're at Daytona Talladega, where you don't really fight handling in the Xfinity Series. If you do, it's really minor. Where here, you're trying to balance how much speed can I get out of this thing, and also keep the car driving good. So you're going to have to kind of make sacrifices for single car speed to keep the thing, you know, to where it drives good in dirty air in a pack.
All right, this place is so demanding on car and driver with the heat, but car-wise, that first practice, we saw a lot of teams kind of courting the right front tires, including yours on a run. I think it was like 8 or 11 laps or so. You know, what do you think about that? It's obviously something that plays mentally into a driver's head.
Yeah, you know, honestly, that's pretty common for this place.
Especially on those first runs, probably, right?
Yeah, exactly. It seems like first run, the track's real green, and then as we get a lot of cars on the racetrack and we get some rubber put into the racetrack, kind of smooths the track out a little bit, makes the place a little less abrasive. And, you know, it seems like, you know, like you were saying, the first set of tires you kind of go through in about 10 laps. And the next set you get about maybe 18 to 20, and then by the time the race gets here, you're going to fuel run with no problem. So I'm not too worried about that. I think the better we get the car driving too, the easier it'll be on the tires.
All right, we did have a Twitter question, and the name was like Rec24 something. I don't know what the heck the name was, but they wanted to know what you learned the most from your father that you applied to racing.
Man, I learned a lot, both on and off the racetrack. You know, but he was just a big fan. He always had this expression. His crew chief, Jerry Pitts, taught it to him. It was, no matter the job, big or small, do it right or not at all. And so I like it. I've kind of always really appreciated that and always remembered it. And it was just a great example of, even no matter how minor the task is, give 110% at it, and it'll pay off in the end.
All right, man. Driver Ryan Reed right there. Thumbs up in the Lilly Diabetes car, who finished, I think it was like 14th last year, 13th, 14th, his best run at Indy, hoping to improve on that, of course, and he is one of 3 drivers locked into the championship, to the playoffs in the NASCAR XFINITY Series. Folks, this is NASCAR XFINITY Series GarageCam, and wow, you saw that when we turned around, how bright and sunny it is outside in the garage area. We're going to take you on a tour. If you've never seen GarageCam and you're watching on, say, NASCAR Facebook Live, here's the deal. This is 30 minutes streaming, one camera, one dorky host with a Britney Spears headset mic, giving you some pretty pictures, talking to drivers, crew guys, showing you some fun, and we have fun too. Goodyear tire should be pretty much a story this weekend for sure. And let's see, I think I see some. This is a right front tire off of the number 11 car. I believe it was after about 11 laps. You see right there the cording of this tire. That's definitely not what you want to see. This specific tire came off the first run, like Ryan Reed said. More rubber in the track will, of course, improve this. So Goodyear saying that they're expecting to get about 30 laps out of each tire before they would cord. That's something that, well, as the weekend goes, we'll see if that's for sure. But this tire that was on another number 11 cord, something that a driver and a team definitely does not like to see. We've seen Goodyear all morning, though, in the garage area working with these teams hand in hand, because remember, too, some teams might get a little aggressive on the camber. That's where the wheel tilts like this. And when you do that, you have a tendency to put more wear on part of the tire specifically that can cause problems. So Goodyear working with all of these teams, as they do all the time, to make sure they're running proper pressures, proper cambers, and diagnose what these tires are going to do. Goodyear has a formula they've tested here before, and they do a great job in our sport. Morgan Shepherd's, number 89. Morgan doing a little local TV interview over here. Some fans waiting outside for some autographs. All right, on Facebook Live, Frederick William Drum, tell Bubba we support him and in Afghanistan. Oh, you're in Afghanistan, man. That is awesome. Welcome to the show, bud. And Harvick is in there, please. Thanks for GarageCam, says Aliyah. That is awesome. We appreciate it, and we appreciate you watching. Jeff Green, of course, the former series champion in this number 93 Sieg Racing car. Ben Kennedy. And Ben Kennedy's got the Weber grills on the side of the car. Man, if there's a sponsor that I think is pretty cool in racing, man, it would be Weber Grill. I mean, who doesn't love to grill out? The number 13 over here as well. And there is Ben Kennedy. He's certainly not grilling right now. He's chilling. But I'll tell you what, we all feel like we're kind of grilling a little bit in this heat in Indianapolis.
We are grilling. This is the only track we go to that we don't have a draft in the garage. It's hot in here.
Well, this stall, some of them have a little more airflow, man. You got you got a fan. Look at the fan.
Fans up there. We got a fan there. So we're it's our ghetto AC.
Well, that is your biggest fan above your shoulder right there.
Yeah.
No, we're big fans of you. But how cool is it having a barbecue grill on your hood? Check that thing out, man.
It's cool, man. They're awesome partners, and it's fitting for this time of year, being in the summer, and everybody's grilling out and getting their Weber Qs out there.
All right, we have somebody on Facebook. Brenton wanted to ask, what's your favorite NASCAR race memory overall?
Winning Bristol. That was cool.
Yeah.
That probably tops it. That was, I know I said it in the interview, it being the best day of my life. It was for sure. Looking back on it now and everything, it was really cool, and makes you not want to take wins for granted. You know, we soaked in every second of it we possibly could, and we're ready to get back to victory lane.
All right, man. I saw you in the East Series win at Bowman Gray, a place that's so special to your family's heritage, and then win at a place like Bristol. What would it mean to win at a place like Indianapolis?
It'd be cool. It'd be really cool, especially my first time racing here. And this place is so historic. I mean, I'm from Daytona, and I know the history there. And you come here, it's history, but it's a different type of history. You know, it's IndyCar history and brickyard races, and seeing the bricks and everything. It's pretty neat. So it's crazy. You drive in, you drive past a golf course, and like everybody's dressed up really nice. They got a band playing. Like it doesn't feel like a NASCAR race. So a little bit of a different vibe, but I'm enjoying it.
All right, Ben Kennedy, get back to chilling, and then he'll get back to grilling. We'll get back to grilling some drivers with some questions here on NASCAR.com GarageCam as well. Back out into the bright sunshine. Wow, is it bright out there. If I could fit between this car, now that would be a sight to see. There it is, the pagoda at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. We're hustling for you on the show to try to show you all the cars. We try to show you as many cars as we can as we go by the 74 of Mike Harmon. Tommy Joe Martin's right there. The number 90 of Mario Gosselin. It's so hard to see on the little phones, your chat, but here we go. James Barish, thanks for the walkthrough. Try to stay cool and hydrate, buddies. Well, I don't know. We'll hydrate in a half an hour, man. We're all about working for you here on NASCAR.com and NASCAR Facebook Live. We'll get to that hydration part. Don't you worry. Boo. We snuck up on Harrison Road.
Figure out how this stuff works.
What are you doing?
Oh, I'm trying to figure out how these air ducts work on the front of our cars.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I can't hear anything. I'm just a big fan.
So tell us about these air ducts. What have you learned on your NASCAR app or whatever?
I'm learning that they take all the air from the front and dump it out right in front of the tire to create more drag. So I don't know. We'll see. This place, we've been running wide open, or this last time we were right close to it. So it's a lot different than the Indy we're used to. So we'll see how the race goes. goes.
Well, I saw you out there. Obviously, these restrictor plates are a big part of slowing these cars down, getting them closer together. And I saw you out there with a little group towards the end of that first practice.
Yeah, well, that was Ross. I was doing it.
You and your darn red cars.
We all look the same. Even our spotters get us confused.
Well, you guys
sometimes.
don't look the same, just your cars.
Yeah, well, we both got beards.
You're
right?
about 4 foot taller than Ross.
Yeah, I got the height advantage, but I don't know. We'll have fun. Got the Ken Houston Electric Company on our car again. We had them at Kentucky, so glad to have those folks back. So we'll hopefully the racing's better here. Sometimes it gets all spread out, but I think it'll be for a good race. We'll see how it goes.
Would it be ABKB?
ABKB, what's
Anybody
that?
but Kyle Busch? I mean, somebody's got to dethrone him.
I'd like it to be everybody, but, well, I want to win, basically. That's what I'm saying. So
whatever the initials are, you just want to win.
Whatever those initials are, not putting me on the spot. So.
All right, buddy. Harrison Rhodes, driver this 01, sneaking up on him. BJ McLeod's number 8 in the garage area here. Lightning round, man. We got a long way to go and a short time to get there, kind of like Jerry Reed sang in Smokey the Bandit. Let's motor on to the other side of the garage. This will be Main Street as we follow NASCAR official around the corner here and past these Goodyear Eagles. Some people catching shade. You need to catch shade on a day like this, man. Woo, is it hot out, 90-something degrees at Indianapolis. Bring you inside, full access on GarageCam. David Starr's number 99, What a Burger Ride. And right over here, eating a sandwich is Ty Dillon. All right, what's the sandwich choice today, brother? We got a burger?
Half a burger.
So is that a perfect deal for a nice hot day, a good old cheeseburger? Kind of old school right there, man.
Yeah, I'm just caught me mid-mouthful of food, so yeah, got to get what you can on a hot, busy day.
All right, buddy. Hey, you know what? He talks pretty well with his mouth full. Ty Dillon, excuse me. 89 degrees. I've been corrected. It's not 90 degrees yet. Okay, we hear you, Matt Strickert. Matt Strickert is all about accuracy.
It feels like.
Oh, but it feels like 98. He shows me the radar. It says it's 89 degrees here, but it feels like 98. Oh, boy. Wow, check this out. Fame on the side of Garrett Smithley's car. I guess he's out there signing autographs and enjoying that fame because he's not here. Joey Gase, the number 52, Jimmy Means car. They have a pretty special foundation on their car this weekend as well. Spencer Gallagher, the number 23. Let me see if I could scoop by here in the back of the car and roundabout. It's a tight pit area here. And speaking of hydrating, this dude's hydrating for this interview. Oh, yeah. I mean, I know GarageCam interviews are really tough for a motorsports driver's career. So do you have to really hydrate for him?
Yeah, no, it's a hot day out here at Indy, and you want to make sure, especially talking to someone as illustrious as yourself, that you don't get any of the old cottonmouth. So it's very important to keep hydrated out here at Indy, both on and off the racetrack. So that's what we're doing here at GMS.
New aero package, not for you, but for your car.
Yeah.
New
one for me too.
I mean, you do have a haircut, but
there you go.
What do you think so far? We've only had a little bit of practice so far, but what have you determined on whether Spencer Gallagher likes it?
We're pretty wide open here. We're going to be doing a little more drafting through the second practice. I think we spent most of it out there by our lonesome. Oh, God, that's a terrible noise. No, we spent most of the first practice out here by our lonesome, so I think in the second practice we're going to get out with Ben and go have some fun.
All right, so draft-wise, who do you think would be the best drafter, pusher, and leader if you guys were running out there?
Ooh. Well, whoever's pushing me, I don't really care as long as I'm leading. They're welcome to just get up and push all they can. But, it looks like the JRM cars are really strong today, so probably going to go go talk to them in a little while and see if we can get anything going in second practice.
We have very serious questions streaming through on NASCAR Facebook.
I've got to see this. Here we go.
Sherry asked, what's your favorite food?
Pizza, Sherry. It is how we know that God loves us and wants us to be happy. It's pizza. All right, hang on. I'm going to start taking.
He's taking over here. This could be trouble.
Who is the shortest Xfinity driver, and how tall are they?
Garrett Smithley?
Yeah, I think he's got to be right in there too. Allgaier's pretty short. He's about,
true. He's
about
like
Yoda
5'3".
Yeah.
Yoda height.
Yeah.
Does he have the wisdom of Yoda?
Yeah, absolutely. No, anytime you ever need a question answered, you just go to Allgaier. He probably gets into kids' movies for free. That's got to be awesome. All right, what else we got?
Flagman, by the way, says we're halfway, Spencer.
Harder than just looking through them and reading.
I'm telling you, bud. I'm telling you. I just got the text that halfway through. Interview Elliott Sadler. That's not a question. Oh gosh.
There's a lot more. We're just being fed some of the highlight ones.
I see that. There's a lot coming through here.
Yeah.
I'm not qualified enough to keep up with that.
Have a good day in your second part of practice. Spencer Gallagher, GMS driver of the number 23 Allegiant Airlines, on board and having fun in the NASCAR garage. All right, Tyler Reddick, the number 42, live on NASCAR.com, live on Facebook, live all over the world, man.
So hold this for you,
if you'd like to hold it, you can.
All right.
Makes my job easier. But all right, one practice underway so far. What do you think? New aero package, restrictor plate at the air duct.
Well, to be quite honest, right off the bat, my first impression was like, oh no. I was right out behind the 20 and I can't catch up to him when I'm wide open. But once we got a couple cars out there in a line and we had some, you know, I guess you say more dirty air and the handling came back into play a little bit, I actually felt like we were pretty sporty. We were able to make passes on two different cars in a somewhat short run. So yeah, drafting's going to be important, getting two cars together that really take off and go, or they'll probably drive away from the rest of the field. So working with someone will be important in this race. It's not going to be like Daytona by any means, but people are going to be wide open, and you know, you have to be really smart with who you work with, and it's going to be a lot tighter race this year, I'd say.
Well, you know, in life and in media, we always give you hardball questions like that. But also on GarageCam, we've had some hardball questions thrown at us to ask a few drivers. Are you ready? This is big. What's your favorite food?
Hispanic food, really.
Yeah. What specifically? I'm a big fan of Latin food. You know, I love empanadas or arepa. You know, what you got, man?
I don't know. One thing I normally don't get a lot, but I recently discovered that's pretty great. I like is it's somewhat like American to a degree. You ever had a torta?
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, I mean,
those things are pretty
who hasn't
cool.
had a sandwich? Yeah.
It's like
it's a Mexican sandwich.
Yeah, it's great.
I like saying sandwich. It's more fun than saying sandwich.
Yeah. I mean, I just had for breakfast. I just had what they call it, a frittata, I think.
A flauta?
A frittata.
Frittata?
Frittata or frittata. A Santa Fe frittata.
Potatoes.
I don't know. It was really good.
Okay, the last hardball question we have is somebody asked, how many push-ups can you do?
Not many.
I'm telling you, this is a hardball
stuff. It's like, how many can you do?
One.
One? I can do two then.
I'll do one and then I quit. All right, man. Tyler Reddick right there. Yeah, he's going to beat me. All he has to do is one extra. I mean, one. That's all you need, really, right? Chuck Bush, you'll get that. Number 20, Eric Jones. Pulling double duty this weekend. Oh, Garrett Smithley's here. You've had so much fame.
Yeah.
So you had so much fame that you weren't even at your car. You were signing autographs.
No. See,
shaking babies and kissing hands.
I hosted last week, and now I'm gonna chase you down. What the heck?
Well, you can't have my hat today. It's too sweaty.
Too sweaty. Well, you don't want my suit, because.
No, that suit is pretty legit.
Yeah, it's brand
Somebody
new.
was asking who the shortest driver in NASCAR was. Is it you or is it Allgaier?
Tyler Reddick.
Oh, wait, Reddick's shorter.
I'm pretty sure Reddick's the shortest.
Okay. Okay, we'll ask you another hard-hitting question. A race fan wanted to know for Tyler Reddick, and we'll just ask it to you. Why not? How many push-ups can you do?
Oh, I don't know. It depends on what my prize is. Do I get more fame?
If you did a push-up right now, you get a lot of fame.
I'll do one push-up.
All right, here we go, folks. With the pagoda in the background. One push-up, he's tied with me.
That is a Indianapolis Motor Speedway push-up right there.
So how are your hands feel? Because it's hot here.
No, it's fine. It's just kind of one push-up. And I should have used my gloves, though.
You should have.
I should have. No, I do want to talk about Fame for just a minute.
Yeah.
It's really, really cool. They came on board for Kentucky last year, Kentucky Fame.
I remember that, yep.
This race, we have Indiana Fame. We've got like this super sweet looking. Can we go
It's
look at
awesome.
the car?
It's awesome. Yeah, we were looking at it.
Did you
come
look
on.
at it?
Come on, take
All
the fans in here. What
All
are we
right,
doing?
yeah, you want to come check it out?
Come on with Garrett Smithley.
It's a really cool program. If you're a kid that is in high school, wants a career, doesn't want any debt going to school, Fame pays for your school, and see Vincennes University right on the car. Fame, Indiana. Oh, I get the mic. Oh, this is dangerous. They gave me the
that
mic
way I
again.
can actually show them the car, but Fame, yeah.
Usually we have a plain red car, but now we got this super sweet looking car.
You're patriotic, dude.
Red, white, and blue. I love it. But no, it's a really, really cool program, and what I want to do is grow this because it gives my generation an opportunity that might not be there in the past in manufacturing. So if you're interested in manufacturing, check out, I think it's fame.com or fame-us.com, something like that. It's on the hood.
And your generation's probably watching it anyway, too, because we're not just on NASCAR.com, but we are on NASCAR Facebook Live today.
Facebook Live.
First time for the XFINITY Series.
So cool. Are we getting a lot of comments?
Yes, we're getting a ton.
Probably too many to keep up with. No, it's a really cool program. I hope with my platform in the racing that I can grow this program because it's something very passionate to me because my cousin actually went through this program in Kentucky. He works full-time at the Toyota plant in Georgetown, Kentucky. And for him, he's got no debt, he's got a new car, he's got a house, and he has a long-lasting career for, however long he wants it. So it's a really, really cool program that I hope I can grow with my racing.
That's awesome. All right, Garrett Smithley,
Thanks,
number
guys.
nothing. We appreciate
Brickyard,
you.
number nothing.
We got to take this back. Come on. All right, the always personable Garrett Smithley. Oh, you hear the cars cranking up. That's because we only have about 8 minutes to go before practice is underway. Somebody requested the number 1 of Elliott Sadler. Well, that number 1 was doing pretty good, pretty nifty on top of the speed chart for this junior motorsports team. Him and the number 7 of Justin Allgaier are running some fast laps together, and expect to see a lot of drafting practice. That's what I expect to see in this second and final practice session for the NASCAR Xfinity Series. William Byron already in his car, the rookie competitor, looking for a big Indianapolis win. E. Sadler, walking, hydrating, man. Hydrating today could be probably the most important thing to do.
What's up? How are you?
Good, man. Hydrating going to be a big thing for you this week?
Yeah, it's supposed to be a heat index of 105 tomorrow. So
it's not good.
I always try to hydrate the day before. It's always a hot day here at Indy. It's it's so stagnant the way the stands and everything's built. It's always not much air circulating here. So you always sweat here a little more than you do anywhere else. So I want to make sure my body's prepared and ready for tomorrow.
A lot of unknowns out here. This first practice going into the second. We got a few teams with cording right fronts. We've got the new air ducts, the restrictor plates. It's a whole new Indy.
Kevin and I talked about it this week. I've been doing this stuff for a long time. This is probably the most unknowns I've ever been around going into a race. We just didn't know what was going to happen with the restrictor plates and with the air duct hoses. Then we're back to the old spoilers and splitters. So we had a lot of stuff going on that we really don't know how it's going to pan out in the race. So we'll do our best job we can, get our car as fast as we can, and go from there.
Robert Durbin wants to shout out, but real quick, we got a quick question for you. We're asking drivers how many push-ups they could do. This is real hard-hitting stuff here.
This is really hard-hitting stuff.
We went from like air ducts and stuff to that. In one time, man. We're versatile.
I've done like 40 at one time.
40 at one time.
Yeah.
Wow, that's impressive.
What's up, man?
Hey, not to go grabbing people's shoulders like that.
Yeah, that's stuff.
Man, you know what? You know what I did? I sent this guy's son a car, a die-cast car. Is he still playing with it?
He does all the time. My son loves Ross Chastain, and Ross sent him a car with the watermelon, and my son
probably loves it.
Loves it.
All right, buddy.
Always says, "Hey, don't go up and grab Ross's shoulder."
Hey, Ross, how many push-ups do you think you can do? Fans ask the craziest things, and we take the fan questions. Why not?
In a row?
Yeah, well, not like 1 on Tuesday and 2 on Wednesday.
Right, without stopping, without laying down. I don't know. Not many. Not a lot.
All right, think about it. Oh, Ross Chastain. I guess some of you guys would get that inside joke that we had there. Hey, look, folks, Jeremy Clements is here. Look, Jeremy Clements weighs so much that they had to put a bunch of lead on the back of the car to try to replicate him because he's just such a heavy driver.
Yeah.
We talked about some of the shortest drivers in NASCAR. He's not one of them.
No, I'm not.
He's not one of them. But the fans are chiming in with some crazy questions on NASCAR Facebook Live.
What kind of question? What's going on?
Are you ready?
Dad,
Are you
how
ready?
doing?
Hey, do you remember
What's
his
up?
name? Do you remember his
CJ.
name? CJ, yeah. All right, that's our audio guy, CJ. Hey, how many push-ups can you do? Was one of the questions.
I feel like that's just asking to, if I say like, you said 50 or something, I feel like it's just going to make us, all right, we'll do 50.
Well, no, it's not a trick question. Sadler said he could pull 40, man.
Does he? Well, I got kind of a bum hand from the drive
track
shaft.
wreck, yeah.
Well, it wasn't a wreck. The drive shaft.
Well, yeah, drive
broke.
shaft.
Yeah.
Which kind of was a wreck.
So I can't really put my hand flat. You see, it's kind of, these two fingers are bent, it won't go flat. But yeah, I can't, I'm not like I used to be with push-ups, so I can do a few.
You ain't as good as you once was.
That's
just
right,
like the
baby.
song.
That's
all right, man. Indianapolis, a lot of unknowns here. You guys have run real well here in the past. I think it was the first time we were here. You got a top 10 finish.
5 minutes.
So
5 minutes.
different this time around in Indy with the new aero package. You got that spoiler back with the double bat wings.
That's right.
And what do you think so far after one practice with it?
Well, I mean, I went out there, I let off one time going into the first lap just to make sure it would turn, and after that you're wide open. So it was like Daytona, Talladega wide open.
Really?
And you just, yeah, it's going to be an interesting race to say the least. Should be exciting, I would say. So hopefully to put on a better show.
Hey, they were talking about this spoiler right here.
It's
I forgot
big,
what they were calling it.
Bat wings.
But I call it bat wing. Do you like the bat wing reference instead?
Yeah.
It makes you feel. Who doesn't want to be Batman?
I love Batman. I'd be Batman if I mean, I'd peace out on y'all right now and hook up on a. What does he do? He's like got some kind.
He's got a car, man. It's the Batmobile.
Well, yeah, that thing.
So this is like the Batmobile.
I'd love to be Batman. He's
go down 16th Street and number 51, roll into like some
peace out
Steak and Shake or something, and I'll see you later.
That's right.
All right, buddy. We appreciate
all right, guys,
it.
Hey, good to see you. Are we about to practice?
Yeah, you might want to get in that car right there.
You get in it. It's too damn hot.
It is hot out, and Justin Allgaier, you see him walking from, well, he's going to the bathroom, so we won't interrupt him. Stalking drivers in the bathroom. That's kind of what we do, I guess, on NASCAR.com GarageCam. We caught Matt Kenseth with that one time. Here's the guy that gets it done every single time. It seems that we're at Indianapolis. I believe 3 of the last 5 races here have resulted in Brickyard wins for the number 18 of Kyle Busch. The Dominator going for 3 in a row, of course, on the Cup side as well. We'll have Cup Series Garage Cam for you tomorrow, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. 3 Xfinity Series wins at Indy. Wow, his last 5 races, he's gotten 4 poles here and 3 wins. Word, that is nuts. And he's helping the crew work on his car. Check that out. Talking a little bit of aero with the center of his hood right now with his team. 3 minutes to go. 3. Hey, and Stricker, do the 3 the right way. That's the right way. Hold it up again. Folks at home, if you're like an Earnhardt fan, this is K-Town 3 right there. I like that. That's Philly 3. It just also means okay. But hey, check it out. If you're hot today, gather real close to your computer right now or your mobile device. Check it out. This is what we're doing for you on NASCAR.com and NASCAR Facebook Live. Dude, vanilla, Briars, the number 7. It's cool. All right, there's the office of Justin Allgaier. Man, I wish I could dive into a tub of that stuff right now. Fastest in practice, Justin Allgaier.
It's not melting in this heat.
It's not melting in this heat. That must be some serious ice cream right there, but it's not melting in this heat. But the number 7 boys, Bill Mayers over there, the interior guy, his wife won a big bus race at Charlotte Motor Speedway, proving that he is definitely not the best racer of the family, but she's got him beat. All right, but here we go. A few minutes left to practice. We'll see if we can show you a few more cars and maybe 2 minutes, talk to maybe one more person. Oh, there is Justin Allgaier. Hey, Allgaier, I got to ask you a question. I know Briar's ice cream is amazing, right?
It is amazing.
Okay, but how did they develop the technology to where it doesn't melt?
Well, only on the side of the car does it.
Oh, that feels good.
Oh, Brandon got me there. I like the picture of the ice cream on the side of the car, though.
It doesn't melt, though.
It doesn't,
it's
but
so
the problem
hot.
is that I want to get in. Like, when I get in, I'm like, oh, man, if I had some ice cream right now, this would be amazing.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm hoping that they'll come like on a pit stop. They'll like put the little stick in the window with like a cup of ice cream on it.
Almost like, okay, we could take like how you get your golf balls at a golf course and get them out of the water, but for ice cream.
Right, just a little pole with ice cream on it.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
I mean, cone, cup, it doesn't matter.
I'll go talk to your crew chief about that.
You're squinting over there, and you're making me squint.
It's because of my eyes. My eyes. The sweat's pouring into them. But hey, out here today, obviously, so many unknowns. I was talking to Sadler about it. He's like, I've never had so many unknowns. Some teams cordon right fronts, new air ducts in the front, the spoiler, the restrictor plate. It's nuts.
Nuts is a good way to describe it.
And they're good on ice cream.
But they have that too. You know, it is funny. You know, obviously, I give NASCAR a lot of credit for trying something, you know, trying to make the racing here better. Indianapolis is definitely a lot of history here, and we want to put on the best race we can for our fans, and so we're trying to do that. We'll see. I think we got a really good Briar Chevy, so we'll go see what we can do.
All right, get to work. Justin Allgaier going to get in this number 7. That's it for NASCAR.com GarageCam. I'm Matthew Dillner, your host, and we enjoy bringing this to you every week. So until next time, we'll see you at the races.